Hello heroes and villains, welcome to Multiverse. Today we are going to take a look at the mighty Kite Man. I wasn't really planning to make this video, but some of you guys were asking when I made one of my previous videos. Some of you guys were asking what's the headpiece for the green guy. So we'll take a look at that. But first, so basically the 21-day reward for this month was the Kite Man doll accessory. So let us consume it right now. So here we can see the Kite Man doll. And sadly the doll, as you can see, when you get too close to the character, the doll kind of disappears. It does that with a whole bunch of accessories, and it would seem that this one is no exception. So as you can see, I kind of was able to approximate our friend Kite Man over here. It's not exactly it, but within the context of DC Universe Online, it's about as close as I was able to get. Although I could probably get the headpiece, a different headpiece. Basically I wanted to use the demonic gemstone to reproduce this sort of kite in the forehead, but if I do that I lose the goggles. Unless I find a different headpiece. Let's see if I can find something else. Like, we do have a few headpieces that could almost kind of work, but then we wouldn't get the gemstone in the forehead. Almost, but not quite. Obviously if we could just have the jewel as opposed to the skull and bones in the forehead, it would probably work a bit better. Oh well. The Exobite origin could kind of work. Although I've been trying to use the Acrobat Vinyl Neon Chroma. Let's see if it kind of works. It's not exactly it, but it's not a bad option. I guess the Pyromaniac could kind of work. It's not quite as good as the goggles, but it does allow us to have the gemstone in the forehead. So I was going for the partial slimline with the goggles. But if you want to be able to use the demonic gemstone, the Pyromaniac might be the better option. For the chest piece, pretty much any slimline would do the trick. Although I was trying to find a use for the Acrobat Vinyl Neon Chroma, so I thought I could use it for that, but sadly we don't have a slimline that is only one color. That's what we would need in this case. But if you put the color channel very dark green, it could kind of work. For the belt I went with the Atlantean Monarch. For the boots, he had some sort of mechanical boots in some of the images I saw, so I went with the Argus Operative. The gloves are the Trim Classic, and for the shoulders I went with the Magnetic Paladin. For the emblem you need a kite shape emblem, and in this case I'm using the Totem emblem. For the chest and the pants, pretty much any slimline will do the trick. Here I'm using the slimline and the reverse slimline for the pants. Sadly for the kite, we don't have an item just yet that could recreate the kite. I guess I could try to use some huge wings. Let's see. For the kite, we don't really have anything to reproduce the kite just yet. So something like some huge mechanical wings might work to complete the style. I guess you could settle for the Blue Beetle wings. I guess the cape of the Renegade could kind of work. That's not only it, but until we get an official Kite Man back piece, that'll do. And for those wondering, where can we get the Kite Man doll accessory? Let's take a look. So the Kite Man doll accessory was a 21-day reward for the Dr. Fate's daily rewards. Sadly, as you can see, there's only 6 days left to be able to get the rewards, and there's 2 conditions to be able to get the accessory. First, you have to log in for 21 days. If you did not log in for 21 days already, sadly you're not going to be able to get the accessory just yet, and you have to be a subscriber. So if you did log in for 21 days and you are not a subscriber, you could subscribe and get the accessory. I don't think anyone is going to subscribe for this accessory, but just in case, we never know. So what if you miss out on the doll accessory? What if you miss out on the 21-day reward for whatever reason? There is an alternative. So if you miss out on the 21-day reward for whatever reason, in roughly 3 months, that reward will be added to the Dr. Fate vendor. So if you go to the House of Legends, go see your friend Dr. Fate. So if we go to, you can see here the Winter Storm Aura was one of those 21-day reward, and now we can get it from our friend Dr. Fate. And here you can see the other 21-day rewards. So if you miss out on the 21-day rewards for whatever reasons, roughly 3 months later, those rewards gets added to the Dr. Fate vendor. But these rewards will cost you 1 Destiny token. Although my friend Mara at some point purchased the Ocean Queen hair, and she was not a subscriber, so she had to pay 2 Destiny tokens. So there are some rewards that seems to require 2 Destiny tokens if you are not a subscriber. So there you go, guys. So this was the mighty Kite Man. So you can try to recreate Kite Man in this universe online. There's a few alternatives to be able to do that. And also, I thought it would be an opportunity to make the Acrobat Vinyl Neon Chroma accessory useful. Although I did try to use the Acrobat Chroma to recreate our friend Division, it kinda sorta works. So there you go, guys. Sadly, most people were not too happy to get the Kite Man accessory for the 21-day reward, but I'm sure there's one or two people that actually kind of like Kite Man. I've seen some people that like the Condiment King for some reason, so why not the Kite Man? Hopefully, people will be more happy with the next 21-day reward. I guess we're gonna have to wait and see.